honeybees. Today's reading is for Thursday, August the 7th. These readings are for inspiration, affirmation, and intentional living. First card will be honeybee or honeydew. Second card will be the how. And third card will be a message from Wisdom of the Oracle. And possibly, and I'll pull an angel number. Readings have been a little bit confusing, like the readings versus the oracle cards that have come up. I'm doing all of these readings on Monday and on a break because I want to get started on my full moon readings. Okay, so letting go of limiting beliefs and things that are, these things cannot move forward with us, okay? These things cannot move forward with us. We've got Death and Eight of Swords. Coming up tomorrow, so this is Thursday, so Friday, would Friday be the 8-8 portal? Okay, so we're in it, but it's the 8-8 is Friday. And limiting beliefs, anything that keeps you stuck, held back, small, feeling in any way that you can't, we need to get rid of. This is can. This is must. This is will. This is, we're going to transform any pain, wounding, experiences that kept us feeling small, stuck. I'm talking about past life stuff. I'm talking about like what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter. We're letting go of that because we're moving into something brand new. And I believe, I don't have the booklet. I don't even know if there is a booklet for this deck. I don't know what I think about this deck. It's called like Astro Matrix or something. It was recommended to me by a client, and I don't know. I love how it feels. In case you're interested, the stock, everything is nice, but I'm just not quite sure if I'm relating to it. But I think this is Kali Ma, and if it isn't, it doesn't matter. This is what's coming up to me. This is a destroyer, but it destroys and breaks down and gets rid of everything in order to, bring back something new, better, open up something new to be created, and that's what we're in. So that's that. And Eight of Swords is like the baby devil, okay? So nothing that keeps you small. We're not doing that. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups, the Hierophant, Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you may be needing to look back and think about, what are the beliefs, the things that you were taught that no longer fit for you, and embrace only those things and people that are in alignment with, who you are now. The how, yeah. Okay, so we got King of Cups, who looks like Prince. Okay, balancing that masculine and feminine energy. Seven of Swords. It's Moon in Aquarius, which we have the full moon in Aquarius coming up. And on the 9th, and Queen of Swords. So for the how, yeah, we're just, once again, being authentic, telling the truth, telling our truth, speaking our truth, um, moving away, even if it's quietly. Ace of Swords, the Devil. Speaking truth to the devil. Like, it's you, or speaking truth in order to build, what it is that you want to build. I mean, kind of interesting here. I feel like there has been so much transformation, so much that has transformed, so much transformation within yourself, so much that has transformed, even in the world, that you are not going to play. You're no longer playing with players. You're no longer mixing around in liars, half truths, individually in your life or out there in the big bad world. We're not, no, you don't have time for that. And it doesn't have to be something that you like even necessarily have to get big and bad and loud about. You just move forward with your truth. And anything that comes towards you that's like even remotely is gaslighty or half truth or BS or anything that just is not in alignment with what you know to be true. You're not even looking at it. Don't even give it any attention. None, zero, zilch, hula hoop. It doesn't matter where you're going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Call it out and keep going. Prince was kind of a truth teller, right? Balancing out his masculine and his feminine. What does that mean? What does that mean to you? Can you be strong and still compassionate? Can you be soft and still strong? Clear, honest, assertive? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Absolutely, you can. Okay. Again, what is going on? I keep getting these like... It's like the oracle messages feel slightly askew from the reading. And I feel like it's saying old stuff might be wanting to come up, right? We've got like Chiron and retrograde and all that. Old wounds, core, deep wounds might be around. And that's okay. Because you have done the work, you have transformed, you have learned certain lessons. And is it going to stop? No, not till you're in the ground. And then if you have to come back again or whatever, you're living your parallel life, maybe you'll have another lesson. I don't know. But just recognize these things and observe the feelings, the old beliefs, the questioning as they come up, and address them from where you are now. Okay, orphaned. It's kind of sad. Little bird human in a nest, all alone, sad. A sense of loss and identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people. With it. Okay, so sometimes when you get to this place of no longer playing small, of living your truth, you do have to leave. You do have to walk away from friends, family, communities, things that you've known. Sure. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize that being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit.